on these honey. She got her hands on my body. I guess she feeling naughty. But she don't wanna, no she don't wanna. She told me call out her name. When she doing her thing. Little mama running game.
Y'all hear some funny ass
And the way she do the thing, drive a nigga insane. Calm down. So hard.
Yo, we back like he misses cute. Yo, we back like South Crack. And we in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? This is episode. I'm just messing with Prime. Prime don't like for us to tell what episode it is. But anyway, and I get it now, because niggas is like out here really tripping about when the episode gonna come out. But hey, look at man. Shit, we doing 3-4 episodes on Wednesday. We doing 3-4 episodes on every other Friday. Shit, we backed up, my nigga. So shit, the whole city fucking with us, and we fucking with the whole city. Your shit is gonna come out. But to my right is my co-host, the legend, OGP Rose.
Appreciate you.
And to my left is the legend, Ox PT. You know what I'm saying? So I'm surrounded by legends, and we got Daniel Chestnut in the crowd tonight. We got Kwame in it. If you ain't heard Kwame shit, y'all fucking lost. Straight up, that shit is just so swag. That shit remind me of Mace back in the day. Like, you know, nigga, give me the catalog. I show you how daddy balled. You know what I mean? Real shit, man. And man, we got the king of R&B right now in South Carolina. Yeah. And that's big, cause you know, man, I done heard a lot tonight. Nah, I got to say he in the running for it. Nah, I want to give him the I want to give him the trophy because he's sitting right here in front of me. But to be real, him and Jehovah SC, they like 1 and 1A to me. So y'all tight. You know what I mean? Y'all got lyrics and shit. Y'all not just singing no bunch of bullshit. Y'all got lyrics, man. We glad to have you in the house and ready to talk to you, man. So to my right, man, please, all the way to my right on the white chair, please introduce yourself, man, and let us know who you are. You know, what your social media. We gonna throw your social medias out there at the beginning while we got everybody's attention, and then we're gonna throw it again at the end just in case somebody missed it.
Most definite. What it is, what it do. My name is MAJ the Prince. That's capital M, capital A, capital J, D, A Prince, a.k.a. South Carolina's King of the South. For R&B, that is. You feel me? So I don't just say that shit. I ain't just out here just stepping on toes. We'll get into all of that good talk. You want to follow me on these socials. For Instagram, it's _MAJ the Prince. That's _ capital M, capital A, capital A. That's for people who don't know how to say the name. Scratch the A out. MAJ the Prince. It's not MAJ. I get a lot of MAJs around this. And that's cool. Look, I let it roll because a lot of the females say MAJ. So I let it roll.
Right.
And it sound good when they say it. Yeah, so I let that shit roll. But that shit MAJ the Prince. I don't want that shit to get confused. That shit is MAJ the Prince. Like major.
I like when they say it.
You feel me? So
where you from, bro?
I'm from Dixiano, man. South Carolina. West Columbia, West Hill.
I thought you was from New Orleans.
Nah, man, that's... My grandmother is from Swansea. If anybody want to chase more roots, man, it's more Geechee.
Man, I'll tell you a story about Swansea, man, why I got you here, bro. I like to tell little stories here. So, that's why all that time be getting cut off, but I apologize. We just got so much knowledge over here, you know what I mean? We always keep a table full of knowledge, man. Shit, 2008, Barack Obama became president. And he was giving out all this money to buy a house. So this white man I sold a car to, he said, man, I got a perfect spot for you. The nigga took me out to Swansea, Sharon Church Road. You know Sharon Church Road at? He took me out to Swansea and shit. Showed me this piece of land. He said, you get the land, you get the house. It had like a 900 square foot like outhouse in the back, like a pool house.
That's your Samuel, right? That's your red flag right there.
2 acres, two acres and everything, right? Show me this shit daytime. I'm just happy to be looking for a house because, you know what I'm saying? Like, my credit wasn't always the best at 28, 29. So, you know, just to be like 32 buying a house.
Women.
And I already got approved. I'm sitting there looking at this nigga under my budget. everything coming out the Swansea. This is what he tell me. Everything coming out the Swansea. They already started building out in Red Bank. The next best place to come is Sharon Church Road. I'm telling you, they gonna build Walmarts, shopping centers, bro. Oh man, I bought that house, bro. I lived out in Swansea 9 years, bro. The first fucking week that I moved out there, they threw up motherfucking Confederate flags and all kind of shit. They went and bought Confederate flags and put on their houses. And I lied to you.
When did you find that Walmart though?
Nothing. Shit. Them niggas had us one store that stayed over 24 hours by the time they got robbed like twice in 9 years I was out there. They started closing like at 9. The whole place closed at 9. The only thing that was open was Pepperoni's.
That's it.
And that shit was you know what I'm talking about, the pizza place.
Slice of pizza.
Yeah, that shit. And that shit closed at 10, boy. That shit was like done after 10. Like ghost town. Unless you knew the people that the locals and shit.
Shout
like they
out to Dixie.
Man, shit.
Nah,
Shout
that's
out.
Swansea.
That's Swansea. Swansea.
Yeah, that's Swansea.
What's that shit between Swansea and Dixie?
That's Gaston.
No, I know Gaston, but the other one.
That's Gaston.
No, the middle one. It's some kind of shit they call that shit. Damn, man, I gotta call my old lady, man. She from
What we talking about?
shit. Hey, but anyway, man, Swansea.
Gastonia or some shit?
No, it's like in the middle,
that's
like going out
somewhere
towards
else.
getting on the
I
interstate.
don't know the name.
Are you talking about Sandy Run?
Sandy Run, yeah, Sandy Run.
Run.
Yeah.
But they had some nice houses.
Those
in
I
Sandy
got
Run,
come
though.
folk out there. So
Yeah, Sandy Run, bro. Shout out to Swansea, though. I had a good time being a Swansea resident. It just, the Walmart never came. The property didn't never value. I sold that motherfucker, didn't make no money. And then COVID came and the nigga that bought it from me made all the money.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga bought the shit from me for $120 and sold that bitch for $200.
Hey man, that's
Hey,
what
he
you call
lit.
wrong timing.
How God works.
He licked, and he was my older. She wasn't my wife then. She was just a friend, and it was her brother's best friend. He used to come to the house for barbecues and shit. He was like, "I'm gonna buy this house one day." I was like, "Yeah, little nigga." This nigga made 80 grand. I made nothing.
God.
This nigga, hey, I made him rich. Shit.
Yeah,
That was lit.
fronting on him.
Yeah, I mean, I was fronting on him. That's what I'm
Patted little
saying.
head
That's
and
that
shit.
music business shit right
That
there.
is-
Stop fronting on these niggas. I fronted on the white boy. The white boy made 80 grand. I made like 9 grand. I ain't even have enough money to put into the next house.
Damn. Well, you
Yeah.
couldn't. Only thing you could do is put a down payment on a car.
It might be
Yeah,
done, but
yeah. I walked away with 9 grand. He walked away with 80, and he was sitting in my yard barbecue. Man, I would love this house. Just kept talking about it, man. He wound up buying my house,
He even got a dog in the fence in your
and
shit.
I was looking at. I was looking like he got his dream house. He gonna be there forever. Cause he done put flowers out that bitch.
Hey, he got a whole garden
Man,
in the back.
he got the sprinkler to
Tomatoes.
work. I couldn't even get the sprinkler to work. After year 1, he got the sprinkler to work, bro. This motherfucker turned this house into like a forest and shit. This shit had so many flowers when you ride by that bitch. And then when they come out to Christmas and shit, I used to ride out there. They come out.
That's the sad part. The sad part is you gonna ride out there to go see.
Bruh,
That's the sad part.
to go
You
to
gonna
my
see.
to go to my in-laws' house. We just used to take that way so I could see what he doing with the house. And
I
this
bet he
nigga-
fucking it up. I bet he
Man,
fucked it up. I bet
No, he
damn.
had this house looking like a forest, boy. This shit had all kind of roses and all kind of shit in the yard.
botanical gardens.
Yeah, this
You know what I'm
nigga
saying?
on the Christmas time
He had to turn the property value up.
Bro, he had the Santa Claus going over the house on the Christmas and shit, like on the little sleigh and
Little
shit,
reindeers
with the
and shit.
reindeers
Yeah,
and
the
shit.
reindeers.
That boy
Man,
done
that nigga
turned-
had,
that boy done
that
turned
nigga had
Swansea.
man, he had the baddest house on the
He done
block,
turned
bro.
Swansea up, man.
And I went
That
out.
motherfucker ride past.
Shit, when I was there, I was smoking. I was smoking it out. I was smoking it out. I was smoking it out, having barbecues and all kind of shit, man. That shit was so far out. I was single man out there for a lot of years, so I drive a girl from the city out there, motherfucker. And goddamn, they be like, goddamn, you gonna take me somewhere to kill me? That shit was that far out. They were like, I don't know about coming all the way out here. Shit, nigga, you know, you get them all the way out there, you gonna get some though.
You might not make it.
Oh yeah, go ahead, boy. They might as well. Shit.
All them woods, boy, they scared you gonna do something to
I
them.
gotta get back to society.
You ain't gotta threaten them. You be like,
The
hey.
crazy part
You
is
be
when
like-
you get them all the way out there. and you show them like a good time when they get that fresh air,
Yeah.
that country air, they ain't really trying to leave.
Yeah.
They ain't even trying to leave after that. So
Some of my best friends right now came to parties out there, man. That's why I like Swansea. They just remember that shit. They was like, man, when we first went out, they was like, what the fuck is this nigga taking us? Like, this shit is far. But that shit is only 30 minutes. But it seemed far.
it seemed
It seemed far because it wasn't nothing there.
Field, like once you pass the cotton, you be like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
So we used to turn on that, we used to turn on that street with like in Gaston where the BP is,
Yeah.
and Happy Land and all that. It's a Happy Town.
Happy Town.
Land. Yeah, Happy Town, and then go out like that way to get to where I live at, right? But shit, when we made that turn at Gaston, they was gone. So when we made that turn, they was like, this ain't it? We gotta go far. We gotta go further. I'm like, yeah, I mean, this kind. And if you come off of 6, it's even worse.
Man.
If you come through South Congaree, oh,
I just
boy,
advise
you gonna
you.
swear I'm getting ready to goddamn kidnap you.
Get you missing. Get you missing.
Hey man, it's,
Nah,
it's
but
a
man,
good time though. It's a good
Man,
time.
it's a good
though.
time in Swansea.
It's a
So
good
I
time,
enjoyed
though.
my time out there, man. Shout out to Swansea. Shout out to Deciana. Man, shout out to Sandy Run and all that shit, man.
Definitely.
Sandy Run had a gun store out there, motherfucker. And the gun store was like in a trailer, way back in the woods. I was like, goddamn, like I had a rusted up gun I had to get fixed. Sandy Run, man, that shit was just, hey. Sandy Run was, but they had nice houses out there. The trailers was nice out there, motherfucker.
Oh,
Trailers was nice, land, pools.
That's that's the front
Yeah.
streets.
yeah, trailers.
Yeah, to get on
Trailers ain't what they used to be.
26 and shit. Go through
Trailers
Sandy
ain't what they
Run,
used
yeah.
to be.
It don't.
You used to run from trailers. Now, shit, I employ anybody. Go find you one.
Yeah, with a nice
I'm
plot of
telling you,
land,
get you a
man.
double
and
wide
you-
with a
and
plot of
you-
land. Listen here.
You
Manufacturer
living,
home.
you living. To be
Manufacturer
honest
home,
with you,
exactly.
Shit, I'm looking for a
living.
trailer right now. I swear to God, man.
Hey man,
Me and
look,
my-
you gonna have everything a house got with that trailer.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Build you a little patio to the back, get your little pool
And you
back
can add
there.
on.
Get your
And
little
you
pool
can
back
add
there. You
on.
can add on.
But you got money, you got land. You can do whatever the fuck you want to
What
do.
you want to do?
I still a half acre to the bank.
Man, but back to you, man. I just wanted to tell my little Swansea
Nah, man, that's
story, man.
always
How
fun.
you, man? So how does somebody from Swansea become the king of R&B, man?
I'm not from Swansea. My
Okay, I'm sorry.
grandmother's from Swansea.
Dixiana.
I'm from Dixiana.
So how somebody from Dixiana become the king of R&B?
Man, hard work.
How it start, man?
It started with my grandmother. Honestly, that's who taught me how to sing. And got my bearings in it. I would say, who would force me to do so.
Yeah.
In other words, so from there, it built from her and getting that confidence to sing anywhere from her. Cause you know the older women in the South, like bro, I'm in the grocery store and if I feel that spirit, I'ma sing something. You feel me? So that's how my grandmother was. Whether it was in the grocery store, in the field, or in the kitchen. So that's my upbringing. I've been born into singing soulfully. So although it might not be the correct way of singing, you gonna feel it here.
Right.
So that's what makes my singing different from the next.
Right. So I heard your music just now. I actually saw you perform before. I just didn't know it was you. And then and I never heard you talk, but I did. You know, what I mean, I did hear you sing before. So like I can't pick a giant. So what giant are you?
R&B. Like
R&B.
I really tell people I'm an artist, but like R&B.
R&B, because I heard some Southern Soul in there.
You know,
It go with it.
I'm raised in the church, so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I can't just dodge that
That
soulfulness.
soulfulness, yeah.
So
True. So what was your influences and stuff like coming up, like besides your grandma, like people that, you know what I'm saying, that we might know or heard of or something like that?
my father had me listening to like old school music. My father is an elder statesman himself, so I was listening to things like Sam Cooke. You know what I'm saying? Like Sam Cooke is actually my favorite artist.
Damn, he took it way
OG
back.
shit.
Yeah, like
Shit, that ain't OG, that's quadruple OG.
OG.
like
That's the quadruple OG Sam Cooke.
that's where I was stationed at. That's my roots. So from Sam Cooke to Marvin Gaye, Teddy's, you know,
Teddy.
even
Teddy.
back to Muddy Waters or
Muddy Water.
you know
Muddy
BB
Waters.
King. And even if I want to switch up the genre a little bit, Frank Sinatra,
I like Frank. Yeah.
you know, Barry White. Things
Barry
like
White.
this is like my father wanted me to hit the OJs.
The OJs, the Stairways.
It's a group that he had turned the radio up on Max Stylistics.
Oh, the Stylistics, hell yeah.
And
hell yeah.
The falsetto that was coming from the Stylistics is something that I registered with, that I picked up. So that's the older stuff that
right. That's what I grew up on.
Yeah, that like grounded
But
me.
you like in your 20s, right?
I'm 29, man. 29.
Damn.
29.
I'm like in my 40s and I grew up on that. So that got to be, I'm late 40s, so that got to be real old to you.
You next level.
That really got to be old to you. That's 20 years.
But if it's in the household, bro, it's different.
Hey, yeah, like that ain't like.
Like I would think at 20 something, your music, like your pops would put you on like Guy. New Edition. Like when you said Sam Cooke.
Don't get me wrong, nah.
This nigga said Sam Cooke.
New Edition is one of
that's
them.
what my grandfather listened to. Yeah.
New Edition is one of them groups too.
Damn, your dad was real.
But he didn't start me with New Edition. He
took you back.
He took me back. Like, I can remember him on the phone macking to some females, singing some Barry White. You know what I'm saying? Like, practice what you preach. I'm like, hey, you know, like I'm hearing this. You feel me? But like that's the stuff from grounded in on. And then like with my mother, cause it's a separate parent household. You feel me? So when I with my mother, I would hear things like Luther Vandross, Jodeci. You feel me? The newer upbeat sounds. That new Jack City swing. You feel me? Like
mama on our level.
Mama was on that shit. You feel me? That's what she was
like. Dad took you back on that journey, boy.
So that's why I like to make sure like those beats is going to make you feel that. But I am also saying something different.
Daddy took him to the chilling circuit.
Daddy taught you how to talk.
Daddy took him to the chilling circuit.
That part.
The chilling circuit.
You know what I'm saying?
You talking when you talking Sam Cooke and all them boys, you talking the chilling circuit. You talking about them niggas that really grind to get their music heard.
Talk to you though.
Them niggas got called nigga, got spit on.
Crazy good. You feel me? Like
them niggas is getting hung to do music.
All that,
them niggas
they went through the worst.
They lyrics
and
was
their
better.
story transcends time. Like if you actually, it sounds like you studied them dudes. But and it also shows in your walk and your talk. But like I can tell you're a very knowledgeable cat when it comes to your artistry.
Hey man, I appreciate that. We're gonna talk that talk though.
We're gonna talk that talk.
We're gonna talk that talk though. So you know, people
King
like
of it,
that.
right?
Hey,
King of it.
Hey man,
that's a big title.
I stand on it. All 10 of my toes.
Yeah. When you say king, you know what I mean. You looking to be beheaded.
Hey.
And when I say when I say beheaded, I don't mean in a violent way. I'm just mean
South Carolina.
I mean South Carolina to say you the king. That mean that lot come with that.
Look, like I feel like the work that I put in, and it's not like I just was in South Carolina just making music and doing this shit. Like not like my first place I traveled to from South Carolina was Baltimore. So
that city keeps coming up on this podcast.
A lot of South Carolina is in Baltimore.
Like
that's weird. That's weird that you said that, bro.
But like I went up to Baltimore and I'm in a group of rappers. Shout out to Reddy and ANT. You feel me? So
Lola.
Lola.
Hey.
Shout out to girl.
Yeah, a lot of Baltimore, bro.
That's that. When you go up there and you from the South, it gives you that kind of confidence because you already going into the out of bounds territory. You don't know what the fuck going on. You feel me? So I'm coming with an accent, a different walk. You feel me? So I got a different little bop. So the females already noticed that. We got to do music. We in their clubs. We at their bars. You feel me? So these things come with that here. So I'm not just saying I'm the king of the South. I mean, king of the South for R&B, for South Carolina and all of that good shit. Like, I put in that work for that. I went up there, took all of this R&B shit, all of this swag, all of this style that South Carolina has given me and blessed me with. I took that shit up there. I made my stamp up there with it.
Made it work.
I made that shit work well.
Gotcha.
Like down well. To the point where people in Wu-Tang was hearing it. You feel me? That shit work down well.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta cut this short. I gotta cut this short real quick. I gotta time out real quick. I gotta hear something.
What's up?
We gotta look at the box right here. We gotta get the box going. Is it on?
Oh, it's on.
It's on. Who on to it?
I'm already locked in.
Yeah, I want to hear something.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I want to hear something.
MAJ, where you want to go with it?
No, hey, I tell you what.
What's it?
I'm a
What's,
Russian
Body
roulette
down,
guy.
shit.
what's your favorite song?
I like to make people dance. I like to make motherfuckers feel good. So we gonna go with the fan favorite, the crowd favorite. We gonna just drop shit that you like out the gate, and then from there, we gonna just roll it on. You know what I'm saying? Like however we feel from out the
Yeah,
playoff.
let's do it. Let's do a show here. Let's hear it.
Damn far.
I want to hear it.
I like this shit. Cause I'm with that. I'm ready to feel the I'm with that. And I'm down with that. Lay down. Cause I'm with that shit that you like. Come if you wanna get tossed up. Stay if you tryna find lost love. Come, we'll do whatever you like. I'm with that shit that 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 you like. Come, if you wanna get tossed up, stay. If you tryna find lost love, come, we'll do whatever you like. Cause I'm with that shit that you like. I'm with that shit that you like. You want the hit on the true with the Sprite. You can pay all your friends just for tonight. Cause I'm with that shit that you like. Oh, I see you been fucked up. So, you wanna find lost love? No, hoping that your clothes stay fly. Cause I'm with that shit that you like. I'm with that shit that you like. You can fuck me, baby, just out of spite. Kiss on your face, baby, just for one night. Cause I'm with that shit that you like. Oh, I see you been fucked up. So, you wanna find lost love? No, hoping that your clothes stay fly. Cause I'm with that shit that you like. I'm with that shit that you like. You can fuck me, baby, just out of spite. Kiss on your face, girl, it's just for one night. Cause I'm with that shit that you like. Come, if you wanna get tossed up, stay. If you tryna find love, come, do whatever you like. Cause I'm with that shit that you like.
That's the thing. Like, shit's going to roll, and it's gonna be song after song with the same energy.
Body down. I lay your body down. Lay your body down. Let me take this slowly. Lay your body down. Everybody down. I lay your body down. Lay your body down. As I go down, I'm trying not to strong. Take your body down. Let me take this slowly. We're on the ground. Time is going down. No time for running. I'm just coming down. Lay your body down.
Ain't no traumatizing, man. Put a hole in it.
Not the whole boy. That shit. That's sketchy. That's diabolical work, here.
Diabolical.
Diabolical.
But that's that music.
I ain't just say that shit.
Hey, sorry.
I'm talking about another day.
Sorry.
We record.
Hey, yeah, that's my bad.
Man, shout out my
Hey, you know what?
nigga.
I'm doing too much, bro.
Teasy came in the building.
That's my
Yes,
bad.
sir.
Hey, yes, sir.
That's nephew right there.
Yes,
Been
sir.
down with us. Tailgate with us. I know he gonna be out here Saturday, man. We throwing a block party. Everybody
We
come
out
out and
here.
check
We
that
out
out.
here.
I don't
Yes,
know
sir.
if we could snip
I'm
this one
definitely
and
gonna
maybe
pull
put
out
it out there.
That's
But
gonna
yeah,
be-
we throwing a block party Saturday from I think and then nigga Teasy and Weezy and P-Rose and you know what I mean, everybody got families and shit. They can't make every event, but I can't lie. This nigga right here that's over here, Teasy, he even came to Benedict when we ain't had number one motherfucker walk up. And the motherfucker got like 3-4 shots, and I asked the nigga, I was like, I'd be like $30. That motherfucker was like, huh? He thought that shit was free. He thought that shit was free.
Hey, nigga said, bro, I'm helping y'all out,
Yeah,
bro.
He was like, y'all dead over here.
Y'all dead, bro.
Man.
Y'all could at least get this shit.
But that was the worst. But every tailgate we had was like, it may not didn't make what we wanted to make, but we didn't lose.
Hey,
but
boy.
that one we lost. I'm talking about we lost bad.
Yeah, y'all definitely lost. Y'all had one person that could have went out there and advertised.
We just lost,
for y'all,
bro.
and y'all charged the man $30.
We just lost. The man roll up. He's like,
had one nigga. That one nigga,
like, let me
he
get
could've
4
took
shots.
all 4 of them shots and
But
went
bro,
out and been like, yo,
but the
these shots the best shots.
But
out
bro,
here.
the shots
And
$10.
advertised for y'all, but y'all wanted to charge that nigga $30. Y'all
No.
already ain't had not one
No.
person. What would it be for
But
y'all?
who
to
was
miss
he?
that?
He was nobody. He just
could've advertised.
He just
He
rolled up.
advertised.
He couldn't advertise shit. That nigga came up. Look, that nigga came up with two, 3 girls. That nigga said, "Let me get 4 shots." That's usually $40. That's usually $40. I give him a $10 discount. I said that'd be $30. That nigga was like, huh? I was like, man, don't even worry
Bro, that
about
man
it.
made y'all stand popping, and he brought the females
No,
with
he
him.
make our stand
People
popping.
laughed at that dude.
The females were laughing at it. They were like, what? They were like, you came out here with no
Well,
money?
they looked at him, bro. I swear. I'm like,
Hey,
They were like, you came out here with no money? And then I had this old dude came up and he was just like, man, I just want to fuck with y'all. Y'all look like
y'all
y'all
look
cool.
lonely as fuck is what he wanted to say.
Bruh, but everybody was lonely. Everybody was lonely. Nobody showed up to this shit. It was a Thursday night game. It was a Thursday night game. The 2-time the defending champs. The 2-time HBCU Division II defending champ.
That's a
Benedict College.
mouthful.
nobody out there.
And nobody was out there,
That's
bro.
a-
The
it's a
stands
mouthful.
was empty.
Dude, look at all that shit you had to say. Imagine putting that shit on a flyer.
No, but you don't even gotta put this on the flyer. Niggas know. This Benedict, the last 2 years they won. Like everybody in Columbus is supporting them
Benedict
niggas.
shit usually always be packed though. So that's
No,
crazy.
they lost the coach. The coach went to South Carolina State.
That's what it was.
The coach went to South Carolina State.
Boy,
So
shit.
they stopped supporting the team.
See, I used to live over there on Chestnut, and I can hear the motherfucking band go
Bruh,
off in that
you got it
hole.
right.
Tell me
That's
about
right.
it.
That bitch used to be jumping.
Tell me about it, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, I grew up going to the Classic and to the Homecoming in Benedict, and I ain't never seen this many flat people out there. Like, it was a Thursday ESPN game, nigga.
ESPN.
Shit was on ESPN,
That
dog.
shit was on ESPN.
Shit was on
But you
ESPN,
better
dog.
turned up and been on TV.
Nobody showed up. I should have known better. When I walked in the bookstore, they had ass of tickets in that motherfucker. She was like, "You want to buy a ticket? You want to buy a ticket?" I was
Nah,
like,
damn.
I was like, "Nah, we tailgating. We doing a barbecue." She said, "Oh, you don't want to buy a ticket?" I said,
Damn,
"No."
boy, they trying to get these bitches away.
They was trying to get them bitches away in the bookstore. I went in to get a hat.
Give me $1.
Usually when you go,
I promise you.
Usually when you go in the student store for a big game, you usually have like 100 motherfuckers in there. It was like 2 motherfuckers in there. I should have known better. I was like, damn, them niggas ain't supporting this shit.
Nah,
These niggas is on ESPN tonight. And USC didn't have a home game Saturday.
Wow.
South Carolina didn't have State didn't have a home game Saturday. It should have been like,
that
man.
shit should have been jumping. That shit should have been jumping.
The kind of alumni Benedict had is mostly motherfucker. Like Benedict is like big on social workers and education. Nigga, you can got sick days. Like motherfucker, you ain't gonna take this Thursday off and come support your school. Nigga, goddamn.
That's it.
But hey, that was the worst tailgate I
That was
ever
a
been
statement.
to, bro.
That was a statement
That was the worst tailgate
Yeah.
I ever been
Did
to.
you at least win the game?
But I say that because like Reese and fucking Teasy showed up, and not nothing against nobody that couldn't show up because it was a big Thursday. So I understand, but we expected to at least make some money out there, bitch, because it was like we didn't have food, but even if we did have food, that shit would have been a waste.
Wait.
That should have went in
Did
the
they at least
trash,
win- did they at least
bro.
win
Bro,
the
I
game?
could have league get that shit to the
Huh?
homies.
How the game went?
Oh, they won the game.
Yeah, how the game
Yeah,
went.
they won
They
the
won the
game.
game?
They won the game.
they won.
Okay, well, shit. See, that's what the people want to know.
But this is the problem that
If
I
they could
had
at least
with
win the game.
even the students didn't show up,
Down.
And the students is
and they tickets free.
Free.
They
Free to
the
the
blood-
motherfucker.
They come with your
students is the blood of
tuition,
the game,
bro.
bro.
It come with your tuition.
Right.
Students is the blood.
You
That's
get
the
two
blood of the
tickets to
game,
every
bro.
home game.
That's fucked up. Your homeboys ain't come and support
It's
you.
blood.
They didn't even come, man. It's like the whole vibe of Benedict went away
Your
when the coach
girlfriend
left.
ain't even want to come up to the game, cuz.
There wasn't nobody out
Fucked
there.
up.
The biggest Benedict Stadium is they had like the first 3 rows filled up, and then after that, all of that shit that was up there was empty. And we was looking dead at it. That shit was empty. The other school almost had more people than them.
Ain't that was the same day as state homecoming?
No. Benedict homecoming and state homecoming was the same day.
Okay,
But
with the homecoming.
this was like 2-3 weeks prior. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah, I think this was like a November. It may not even been in November. I think it was
October.
like
It was
in
October.
October.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And they still up.
yeah, that shit was crazy. But yeah, it is what it is though.
Hey, but kick that shit, boy. Look at her.
We back on?
Made the motherfucking print.
The whole time.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
on the
man.
whole time.
Oh,
Okay, my
Hey,
fault. We
boy,
just
yeah.
kicking it, man. So
Everybody
man, you know what I'm saying? With the
conversation.
R&B world, like in South Carolina, like is it harder than the rap world? You feel? Or you feel like y'all a little bit more accepted, a little bit more unified,
Man,
a
to
little
be
bit more accepted?
honest, to be honest with you, we are a little more unified, but it's really a bigger lane for us. To be honest with you,
Right.
It's not a lot of people out here singing in South Carolina.
Yeah.
I remember being in school. That shit was looked at already as like, nigga, what the fuck you doing singing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, you singing, nigga? The fuck wrong with you?
Right.
The fuck, like, I used to try to force myself to rap some shit because I ain't want to be.
First of all, I done heard you rap.
We're not gonna go there.
I done heard you rap though.
We're not gonna go there.
But it was like that. I'm just saying. All right, continue, sir.
I used to
Continue,
try
sir.
to force myself to rap some shit because like I wanted to sing.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be on the lighter side of shit instead of the you feel me? So that shit was killed fast in school, but you know that shit transpires differently.
It definitely did that, bro. Cause I've seen. First of all, I heard that the shit that you like, which is one of your top singles, bro.
I appreciate it.
We ain't heard them?
No, that's one we played. That's one we
that's
played.
one, yeah, I like that
I
song.
heard that, and I said, you know what, this nigga different. And the following week, which was like last week, you showed up and you jumped on stage to perform, and I thought you would go perform that first, but you performed some rap shit. You got some bars, bro.
I mean, yeah, I do.
No, you like that.
You was
Though.
at the surplus shit?
No, I'm sorry. At
I
my
was at the
house,
surplus
my
shit
house.
probably about last Monday.
weeks
like-
ago.
Yeah,
he was
like
at-
last
I saw.
Monday.
That's why I saw.
And
it,
that, we
man.
was there. He was there.
Yeah, I saw. That's why I saw. We talked.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we chopped it up in the corner. Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, like when it comes to rapping, like my cousin used to rap. Like when I was like 5-6 years old, I used to sit in the living room and he was part of a group called 7 Deadly Sins. And I used to sit in the living room and he used to just spit out his bars. He used to get an ass whooping for repeating the shit he used to say. You know what I'm saying? All the cuss words and this, that, and the
That
third.
was hip hop.
So it always stuck with me. I always had a little penmanship and a little cadence off of what I heard, and then the hip hop music that I was into. You know what I'm saying? That conversations we'll definitely dive into, but the hip hop music that I was into inspired me to write things differently from people in this era, and to see things differently from people in this era. So yeah, it's cool shit, man.
But what was that? What was that hip hop that you was into?
Man, shit like UGK.
Oh damn, he do got an old soul in it.
Shit like 8-Ball and you know what I'm
8
saying?
Ball,
MJG.
I know.
Yeah, he talking about that.
You know what I'm
hit them
saying?
two
Like,
grooves,
you know,
you different.
and then you can definitely
Wild
throw
House.
in. You can definitely throw in 3 6 Mafia. You can definitely throw in.
Damn, all that.
Definitely
all
throwing
that,
Goody
that little
Mob.
area.
Yeah, like I know like the whole preference for niggas down south is, oh nigga, I ain't had shit to listen to but northern music. That's a fucking lie. That's a motherfucking lie.
man.
You had to dig.
You feel me?
You had
Like,
to dig. Yeah, you had to
that's
dig.
a
You had to dig.
motherfucking lie.
You had to dig to find
My
who
cousin
Tila
was,
was.
man, all of that from Kilo out there in Georgia. You feel me?
Yeah.
I grew up on that now.
You feel me?
I went high school in
Hey.
Georgia. Kilo G was gone.
Hey,
That cocaine.
That shit, that's what I'm
Nigga,
saying.
what?
Like, hey, that trap shit ain't just started or whatever.
No, but they have a name for
But
it.
they ain't have a name
They
for
ain't have a
it.
name for it. T.I. put a name to it. Yeah,
Put a
he
stamp on that
to
hoe.
it.
He definitely put a stamp
But they
on it.
been doing it
But
now.
they been
Raheem
doing
the
it.
Dream.
They
I
been
used to
doing
shoot
it.
pool with
Shit,
Raheem.
like,
All that shit.
but to me, man, my cousin had the hardest rap name of all time to me. That shit was Guillotine.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, what we doing here?
You got to go to the top.
Nigga, we coming for throats. Nigga, we cutting off heads. Like, this what we doing, huh? You feel me?
Self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Like, that, to me, that shit was the hardest thing. So when I rap, that's the energy that I carry with me. It's really that name that he had. And my cousin was,
He's
you
still
know,
around?
unfortunately, in South Carolina, especially in that time, that early 2000 grind, that's a hard ass grind. So,
Right.
you
That's
know,
a big grind there.
hey, so I'm really here. I'm taking that shit. I'm like, hey, bro, I understand where you left off at, and you couldn't really.
So he ain't fucking with it no more?
He's still fucking with it.
Yeah, okay.
He still get down with it here and
Right.
there. But like that ain't his main.
Main thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. Like, you know what I'm saying.
But
My
he
boy
came
got-
up in
He
2000.
got kids now. You know
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
came up in
saying.
2000. I had my first kid.
Like, he
Hey, I've
got
been
to
on that
do what he
shit,
got to
too.
do. Out of high school, my boy out of high school with the kids, with his first one.
So I
So, you
raising
know,
my
you
niece.
gotta-
Oh, yeah,
I raising
facts.
my niece in I raised my niece in 97. I had got my niece in 97, but I had my first child in 2000. But you know what I'm saying? My niece is my child, but you know she got a mama and a daddy, so I don't too much try to make them feel bad or whatever,
Right,
or feel like, you know what I mean, I'm discrediting them.
As
or
you
nothing
should.
like that. But yeah, man, shit, 2000 when I had my first child, man, I was still rapping. I gave up on that motherfucker after about a year being on the run. And on child support, people knocking down your door. You
You
got
gotta figure out where that
warrants.
motherfucking money coming from.
But it's
no.
time to get
Like-
it's time to get a motherfucker like the dude in Friday say, man, you know, I got a word for the day. J-O-B. That shit beating down on
Ain't
you.
no lie,
You know
man.
when they find you, you know what
When
I'm
they
saying?
found you, they found you.
You know
Like,
they
that-
find you,
that
boy. You
motherfucker
gotta
got
do
you.
about 6 months unless you got a check in your hand.
Man, look at him.
So you gotta have that money up. you
My
know
little
what I mean?
brother called me.
Yeah.
My little brother went ghost on my ass. I'm
Rap
like,
wasn't
I
doing
ain't
it.
hear from my nigga in about 3 weeks. That boy called me, man, out the blue. I'm like, boy, where you been? Boy, I been locked the fuck up.
Locked
Boy, what
the
they
fuck
had? What the? Child support.
Shit, I didn't even know I was on child
I'm
support.
about
'Cause
to
I
die.
lived with my baby mama, so all the letters was coming to her. And I respect the hell out of her. We
hell.
best friends to this day, but boy, shit, hey.
No, man, I ain't
We
even gonna
had
hold
a
you
little
up.
time back then, boy.
did it.
And I try to tell her like,
That child support shit be tricky as fuck. You be trying to be
Shit.
best friends with your baby mama.
Yeah.
Trying to goddamn, hey,
It ain't.
that shit ain't gonna happen.
It's
son.
not orchestrated with,
Shit.
with your comfort in mind.
At all.
I
yeah,
don't give a damn how you look at it. Ain't no matter of fact, it's out of her hands. She done
Yeah.
sold your rights over
Already.
We can talk that shit later. But
Yeah.
boy,
Like,
it's
we'll
a
get
dirty
into that
game,
shit.
my boy.
Hey, boy. Hey,
dirty
look
I
at
swear
her.
to God,
You know what? We will talk that shit later because it's a person, it's a lady that like put me onto somebody on TikTok. You know, TikTok be talking about everything.
Let's talk about
So
it.
it's a lady that put me onto somebody on TikTok who be talking about some real legal shit with this child support
I can
shit.
tell you how I beat
But
it.
like you said,
I can tell you how I beat it.
like,
I've been on that
if
shit
we,
my whole
we'll
life.
talk about, like you
That's
said,
what
we'll
I'm
talk
talking
about that
about,
shit
bro.
later. I ain't even trying to
If
put my
you-
business
listen,
out
if you got
there.
good intentions,
but,
if you out here, you trying to get it, you just want yours in mind. Listen, there's a way to beat it.
And
what you
just
don't understand
because you
is it's a
own child
contract.
support does not mean you're not a good father.
It does not mean
No,
that.
man.
You feel me?
It
It be a
does not
lot of
mean
it be a
Sometimes
lot of shit.
DSS, if DSS get a woman some money, they gonna put you on child support.
Man, it be a lot of shit. Look,
And a woman
It's
don't
a
even
lot of
want you to be
motherfucking
on.
time. Motherfuckers to look at motherfucker crazy
it's
about
just like
that
the
shit.
state taking over and charging you for a crime that you didn't get hit with the first time.
Nah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
just like CDV. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Criminal domestic violence. Like I got a lot of clients that they been in an argument. They woman jumped on them. They might have just did something like push her off.
Yep.
And you know what I'm
You
saying?
good.
But all the noise was coming. Like they in an apartment complex, so the people next door or downstairs
And made complaints
call the
and
police.
shit.
And when the police come, they just automatically go put the bracelet on the nigga.
Number one, she that's one thing,
Yeah.
and that's how a lot of niggas get shot. Mind y'all business, cause y'all don't be knowing what the fuck be
Right.
going on all the time,
Right.
And y'all just get people pulling up to people's cribs,
That-
and knocking on doors.
That criminal domestic. Now, if it's criminal domestic violence too, that mean you put a bruise.
That's some
you
extra
did,
shit.
You did something.
That's
You
some
a beater.
extra
If
shit.
it's
You
one,
a beater.
if it's one, you stomped
feel me?
out. You
We
know
not
what I'm saying?
supporting no
But if
beaters.
it's three, that shit could be verbal. That shit could be you just cussed her out like a dog and made her cry, or you said, "Oh, when the police came, you still was sitting there talking about some man, fuck you, bitch,
I ain't
and fuck
going
this,
nowhere.
fuck that."
You know
After
what
the
I'm
first
saying?
time
And
you
them
put your
motherfuckers
hand,
put them.
if you get out of the first time putting your hands on it, because they can get there, they can get you there. Get the hell out of Dodge. I tell anybody, man, leave.
But the woman feel different about it the next day. You don't know how many people, how many women that I have.
I got a
they
story
got in
to
a
tell.
fight at 10:00 p.m.
Oh boy,
the
I thought that
nigga
shit
in
was about to
jail.
go left. I ain't even about to lie to you, boy. I thought that shit was about
At
to
10
go
o'clock
left.
a.m. At 10 o'clock a.m. they in my office trying to pay the bond.
They come
Hey.
get it. Look,
They
Facts,
trying to
though.
pay the
That's facts.
bond.
That's
Bruh,
facts.
talk to
But I
me.
thought
And
that
the
shit was
victim
going
can't
left.
pay. Legally, the victim can't pay.
Lock me up.
They'll send somebody else with them.
Lock me up.
Hey,
Then
did you
come
think
get
that
me
shit was
out.
going where I thought
Hold
that
up,
shit was
lock
going?
me
I
up.
I ain't
swear
want
to
to press
God.
charges.
Project. Lock me up. Then come get me
Nah.
out.
Yeah.
I'm sitting behind that motherfucker. I'm like, fuck it. I ain't going back.
Nah.
I say, I hope she don't show up. Who the hell come get me?
Shit.
She do.
Listen,
listen.
I was trying to leave.
Listen, listen. Hold on.
Right now.
Hold
Hold on, we ain't do too much of this.
Hold on. So
like
I had a female literally tell me, a nigga don't love me unless he beat me.
Yeah.
I had a female tell me this
I had
out
a
her
female.
mouth.
I had a female tell me that too. You a punk ass nigga. She
Like, what
slapped-
you mean?
she
Like, what
slapped-
you mean you
I
don't
had
wanna-
a female slap the shit out of me. I was like, don't do that again. She said, oh, you a punk ass nigga. You ain't hit me
Yeah.
back.
You ain't like
you
what
ain't slap
on?
me back. Oh, you
so
a,
what you mean?
I like
So
my
them
men
niggas-
hard.
Like,
You
yeah,
soft.
like what you mean?
No,
Like what
I
do you
like,
say?
'cause I ain't
Bitch,
smacking
no,
your
you
ass.
want me to gorilla pressure
Because
ass
she needs
out the
you,
window?
because they need you
Crazy.
off balance. They need you emotionally unstable.
Yeah.
Mind you, bro.
Hey.
Oh my God!
Look at
Listen,
her.
y'all.
Look at her.
Listen,
at
listen,
her.
listen.
When I say, look at her.
It's the oldest trick in the game. I'm telling you. And I hope we coming into this world. I hope we coming into the new year knowing this, right? Men, you cannot be emotionally unstable when you out here dealing in relationships. No matter where you at.
Man, you
listen,
know what?
maintain your inner temperature.
Man, hold on.
maintain,
You can't
Number
be.
one, we
Maintain
can squash
your
all
inner
that
temperature.
shit. We can squash
got
all
to.
that shit by doing one thing: having motherfucking standards. As soon as that motherfucking red flag come up,
Gotta
leave.
walk away.
Just like they do
Stop
us.
letting your dick talk
But
to you.
you can't.
Just like
Tell your
they
dick
do
shut
us.
up.
But you can't.
And who the fuck can't?
Look,
Man,
you can't.
just like they do us.
Nigga,
we
she
do
done,
them.
she done swallowed you and everything that's inside of you.
Look, they
Look at
play
him.
mind games.
I
But guess
understand
what?
that.
They play
You
mind
cannot
games.
walk away
But
because
listen,
the
but I'm
person
saying
you
this,
walking
but let me
away
say
to go
this,
to don't
but
do
let me
none
say
of
this.
that.
But let me say, they play mind game. But listen, bro,
That-
it's only because you are susceptible. Hold on, listen. You have to make yourself non-susceptible.
You can say walk away, but it's
you know
hard.
What I'm
Telling
saying?
you,
Listen,
it's hard.
I'm gonna tell you
Look,
the truth is,
It's hard to walk away.
the flesh is weak.
The flesh is
The
weak.
flesh is weak.
The flesh is
Men are
weak.
weak.
as fuck.
No, but it's because the flesh.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
flesh
And guess
is
what? If
weak
you
as
fresh off the
fuck.
porch, what I learned about the world, my mama trying to hug and keep me in this bubble.
bubble.
Don't leave off the porch. But when I step off the goddamn porch, I said, "Mama, fuck that!
I mean,
I'm
I'ma
on the
tell you-
streets."
I'm on. See,
And guess what?
I did
And-
the same
And you
thing,
didn't even
though.
know everything out there was trying to eat you alive.
trying to eat you.
Trying to
fucking,
eat you alive.
But
Listen,
see, this
man.
the difference, man. See, I was raised by my father.
Oh man, that's different.
You feel me? I was raised by my father. Me and my father, our birthdays 6 days apart. We both the same zodiac and no.
What that is?
We Leos.
Oh, Leah.
So
Y'all in August or y'all late July?
August.
Hold on,
Oh, yeah,
hold on,
we Leos.
hold on.
I like about to
Hold
say,
on,
if y'all
hold
were
on,
late
hold on,
July, I was
hold
like,
on,
get off
hold
my
on,
month,
pause,
nigga.
hold on. You say Leo,
Leo, get off my goddamn month in July. July belong to goddamn cancer.
Hold on, let me tell you what Leo's sluts. Okay, continue.
Chill
Hold on,
out.
Leo's sluts. Continue.
Chill out. So
Sluts. Continue.
when it comes that chill
My
out.
boy, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you,
Yo,
my
so-
boy. Yeah.
Like when it comes to my father always told me, man, you got to be 2 steps ahead of these motherfuckers,
Yeah.
bro. And that comes for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like
You better read that
when it
book
comes
I
to
got
the
over
white
there.
folk, when it comes to them, when it comes to the police, when it comes to whatever, be 2 steps ahead of them. And he taught me out the gate, these females don't want nothing from you. Look at if you ain't useful, you useless. You hear me?
I tell my sons that.
If you ain't useful
In life.
you're useless. And that's
Wherever you
that's
land,
with everything.
On jobs, anywhere.
So with that female, when she come to you at the gate and she got an issue and it's taking care of her kids, it's taking care of that household, and this, that, and the third, and as soon as you ain't living up to that stature, you ain't useful.
I got to differ because I read the book.
Now you're useless.
I live life and I read the book. I got to differ. Women are more submissive than men are. I think women got like
Definitely.
they'll break down easier than men and everything like that. It's just what niggas, the nigga before you, the niggas before you done did. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really catch a woman in high school, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, those prime years.
No, I'm talking about like. No, I'm not talking about on the R. Kelly shit.
niggas-
But I'm talking about like we in high school. We in high school.
What you mean?
We in high school together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We in high school together. And if you catch her like that before she get out in the world and all that kind of stuff, then that's one thing. But once you catch a woman, see these African motherfuckers, they never get westernized. Like the woman, the building next to mine, when the African women that work in there, they may see me in a nice outfit, they may see me drip down, and they may glance and they get right back on point. You know what I'm saying? And they never say, "Oh, you look nice today." And like I can go anywhere around town if I got something nice on. You look nice
Bro,
today.
why the fuck would they care? Look how they men dress. They men
No,
don't
but
dress
I'm just
like we
saying,
do.
like
They got pockets full of
they
money.
realize it, but they just snap back because they just all about this nigga.
They know the look is just a facade.
They know the look is
Yeah.
a facade.
Everybody
Yeah.
outside of America understand.
Yeah.
Listen, what we, us especially, we are so invested in the look of ourselves because we
Right.
think that's where our status
That's
is.
where
at.
No,
that
but
shit
you let your
lying.
woman get westernized,
Man.
and I call it westernized because because it's the United States. But if you let your woman get, once she gets out there in the world, like a lot of niggas that had women in high school, and once they get to college and shit like that, that's when they lose them. Because once they get to college, then you got this girl in their ear,
exposure.
this girl in their ear, this girl in their ear. But in they mind, in they spirit though, they still that submissive person. So when they do have a husband, once somebody married them, they do revert back to
Yes.
that. But then now the problem is
you're saying key shit. You're saying because it's not the fact that women aren't submissive or they're hard or certain women are. Who the fuck are they submitting to? What the fuck is your plan?
right,
You feel me? Where are we going? Like, what is the purpose of me submitting to you?
right.
Like, don't just say, man, you ain't submitting to me. What the fuck am I submitting?
But you know
to
another
for? Where are
problem,
we
and that I was
going?
getting at is that a nigga catch a fucking duck and turn her into a fucking swan.
You ain't lying though.
And he'll catch a motherfucker that ain't shit. That somebody that hey, if I caught you out there, I would be trying to just be with you and just try to feel with your inside.
Because men
but a nigga tell a motherfucker that ain't right on the outside, he'll tell her she the baddest motherfucker in the world, and treat her like. And I'm not saying you're not supposed to treat somebody off of feelings.
I feel what
but
you're
I'm just
saying.
saying they'll boost this motherfucking head up so the next nigga that get her she just way out there. Like if you oh no, I don't deal with that. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel
what
you.
you mean?
Niggas
What you mean?
is
I
the
came in at
only-
11 o'clock. What you mean you don't deal with that? Because you had a nigga that come in at 9 o'clock every night.
Men is the only creature that doesn't care about your status. If you're fine, bitch, you fine. If I met you at the drive-thru and you was fine,
You fine.
bitch, you fine. But to the next female, hey, if you ain't making to some females, let me not just put all
Not all of
females
them, but, you know, some
in
of
that
them gone.
box. Excuse me. So
Westernized.
To some
That's
females,
the word. They westernized. They not hoes. They westernized.
to some females, they say if you're not making quote unquote a certain number, X amount, I'm not fucking with you.
But that's because that's our fault.
That's our fault.
That's
exactly what
that's
the
a
fuck
nigga
I'm
that'll
saying.
take a girl.
We got to
that's
have
a nigga that'll
standards,
take
my
a girl
nigga.
that he could have
That's what I'm
just
saying.
he could have just had a girl that was just chill. He could have had a girl that was just a homebody, Netflix and chill. He just all of a sudden got a check or whatever, a settlement, and he took her the fucking Louis Vuitton.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Now the next nigga, she expecting you to do that shit.
Do that
and when
shit.
you don't do that shit,
Now you a less
now
than.
you
whole
ain't
thing
that
is-
proper nigga. And even though you is a real nigga
Number
and
one.
you a proper nigga, you just don't go spend $1,000 on a fucking bag.
Things also has to be put out front from the fucking get go. Hey man, I see you got that Louis Vuitton. Look at her. I work hard.
Right.
I provide. I do what I need to do. I take care of X amount.
Right.
And look at her, all that luxury, all that stuff here. Look at times when I say when I got a little extra, I'm gonna take care. I'm gonna make sure I treat you right.
Right.
But I take care of the necessary.
Yeah.
Right. I'd rather buy
That
you a
stuff
piece of
there.
land than buy you a Saint Laurent bag.
You feel what I'm saying?
You know
that
what I mean?
stuff there though has to be put
They
on
don't
the
get that.
table.
Of
course.
That
No,
shit has to be put on the table.
But
You can't meet this female and then like spoil the fuck out of her and
Right.
then say, wait a minute,
Right.
we doing too much. Nah,
Right.
I'm trying to do this, that. Nah,
Right.
nah,
Can't
it's
do
like,
that.
wait a
Can
minute.
I
nigga,
tell you
'cause we
something?
over here-
Can I
What's up?
confess
Do
something?
that. I'm gonna slide.
No, I'm gonna confess. I'm not
like you
confess,
confessing.
but let me tell you something. You know that nigga bladder bad. Every episode that nigga go to the bathroom. Every episode he go to the bathroom. Let me tell you this right here, bro. I'm gonna tell you another thing. It'll be the motherfuckers in their ear. So I'm gonna tell you some shit this bitch tried on me the other day.
Nah, or it gotta be a bitch.
I was
though.
I take it back. Not bitch, unstable creature.
Yeah.
So
Baby boy, shut up.
unstable creature. My God, me and my wife. I ain't got no old lady. I got a wife.
Right.
Me and my wife, and I do a lot for my wife. She do a lot for me.
Amen.
Me and my wife went in Neiman's in Dallas because it was like I'm looking for some jeans and shit, and we don't want to go all the way to the mall because all the Ubers like we didn't drive. All the Ubers like $50 back. So you gonna pay $100 to take an Uber. So I was like, shit.
Fuck all that.
I'm already gonna spend like $100. I was already gonna spend like $50 on a pair of jeans. You know what I mean? Before I spend $100 or something on Uber, I might as well go to Neiman's. I know they're gonna have like $120 pair of jeans, but I'm gonna come out better, right?
Right.
So we go in there to get me, but we walk in the door, all the bags and shit at. And my wife love bags, but we on some Michael Kors, some Marc Jacobs type budget. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But when you walk in this motherfucker,
Oh, nah.
you got police officers
Guarding this
You
shit.
done been to Houston Galleria. So I'm talking about, so we in Dallas, but it's the same shit as Texas. You know what I'm saying? So we walking this motherfucker, they got motherfucking police officers with guns on and shit like that. And we walking around this motherfucker, Jimmy Choo bag, $1,800. Saint Laurent bag, $3,400. Goddamn, this bag, this, and this. And my wife just laughing. Cause she know I ain't gonna buy that shit. But she just sitting there giggling like, hey, look at this shit. She like, oh, buy me this, da, da, da. I said, I ain't saying nothing. So the fucking lady walk up, and she was, she made like little small conversation. I had on some cowboy shit. She made up some little small little conversation. And then my wife was like, damn, she was like, so I said, yeah, we came in the wrong. We going upstairs to the men's department. We're the men's department. She's like the third floor. I was like, but she was like, before you go, you need to buy your wife this bag. She deserves it.
Look at her. Let me tell you
and
something,
she said
man.
it so smooth. She's like, you ought to buy your wife this bag. Look at her. She deserves
Let
it.
me tell you how to stop all of that shit down. I'm about to tell you how to stop all of that shit down.
Yeah.
You gotta make motherfuckers feel uncomfortable.
But it's my wife, so she already know.
Your wife ain't gonna feel uncomfortable.
Even if I could buy
that
it,
means
she already know
That
like
it ain't gonna happen
this,
like that.
like this nigga can for $4,000
that shit
like
about to
we
be
can buy
extra.
one of the
We can
kids
do
a car.
a car.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like
a
we
whole-
got
a whole Honda
some
bitch.
niggas around that. She got some kids around that age that need a car.
As soon
Like we
as-
could buy them a little car. You know what I
as
mean?
soon as the net
Yeah.
sales woman approach you like that, because I
Put
was in
that
Foot
pressure
Locker.
on me, dog.
I was in Foot Locker with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting some shoes.
Put that pressure
Getting
on
some
you.
shoes. And they approach and like, oh, you should get these shoes for Hey, you know, and then she tried to throw a little slick comment on because the women I like happen to be a little older than me or whatever the case may be. So you know, she like, oh, you know, for your.
But
So I'm like, oh man, look, I'm putting dick on this one. You hear me? So you got to make that motherfucker feel uncomfortable out the gate.
yeah,
Just so before you approach me next, just already know I'm a clown. So that next shit you saying. What is gonna be? I'm putting dick on this one, man. I'm like, and we woke up today and I ain't put no dick on her. So guess who ain't getting no shoes?
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. All right. I got
Like it's straight and shit like that.
yeah.
Out the gate, either she gonna laugh or she gonna feel uncomfortable. She gonna walk off.
Yeah.
Oh, you loyalty.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Come through the mic.
Yeah, I got to come to the mic. I got to come to the mic because I'm listening to my bros, man. Real come on
over.
contact. 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, listen. All right, so I'm the single one. I'm dating, doing whatever, right? In this society, right?
He's a serial dater.
He approached like he wanted advice.
You might be
He's a
bro.
serial
No.
Like he wanted
There's a couple
advice.
things y'all
She's gonna
said.
be dating 10 years
come
from
to-
now.
No,
This-
ain't
he
it 10
has
years?
no
It's
desire to get
before you.
married or
No,
nothing.
hey, let's.
He said he trying to get married. He said he trying to get married.
All right, so
Hope for life.
what you said earlier, right, about when dealing with girls when you're in high school and being younger, basically the innocence, their pureness, right?
Right.
But let's keep it thorough at the same time. A lot of women like bad boys.
But they love bad boys.
Oh, yeah.
I've been friends on a lot when I was trying not to be an asshole and be a good dude. I got friends on a lot, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So girls do be pure and be innocent when they're young, but they like bad boys. So
Right.
that's why they get fucked over. That's the accountability part, right?
Right.
So when he was talking about being uncomfortable, I don't take it. I take uncomfortable conversation based off what's your preference and what you thought what a relationship should be compared to who I am. 'Cause I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to tell you who I am, right?
Right.
So when you send me by these shoes, we just chilling. We having fun. Like if you think I'm trying to impress you, these uncomfortable
got
you
me
have,
fucked up.
you got me fucked up. But that's when it comes to having these uncomfortable
Let me take y'all
conversations.
to this point right here. And this is where we need to go. What is the motherfucking what is the purpose of dating?
The purpose
I feel like more.
God damn, that's a hard ass question.
Number one,
hold on.
let's change that dating shit.
Yeah,
Let's change
hold on. Do
dating.
you want my definition of dating or this
I didn't
society?
ask for no definition. I said, what is the purpose?
Living,
I think
you
dating.
gonna live right.
If I'm dating somebody, I'm spending time with them.
Dating.
Hold on. What you say?
So
What you
what?
say?
You gonna live right or live wrong? That's dating.
If we want to live right.
Till you get it where you want it.
Okay. In other words,
Because some
meeting people,
want-
meeting
Yeah,
and
meeting
greeting.
people. Yeah,
Meet and
getting to know
greet.
people.
But okay, so
Getting to know
what,
people.
what I'm getting is right because the Western, maybe the global form of dating,
More Western, but I
how
feel
we
you though.
date, is fucked up. Right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Listen,
Definitely.
It
because
depends on who you dating. Too.
okay, well, I'm just gonna say this right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just getting outside. I like meeting people.
Don't you say
I like meeting people,
first
right?
of all,
I like meeting
don't you
people.
say you getting outside like that. Shout out to
No,
my,
I don't,
shout out
man.
to my sister Michelle.
Listen,
Real talk.
the first time I ever dated
I
was with my wife.
Michelle,
Let me say that real
Right.
talk, right? I've been outside doing a lot of shit, but me and my wife went on my first date.
But you never been on a date.
Bro,
before?
I was 30. I was 34
No,
fucking years old.
but what you mean by
Well,
that date?
you
What
ain't
you mean
never
by
dated
that?
nobody
I
before
never-
you met your wife?
That's
Hold on.
because look. That's
I'm
'cause
asking
we
though,
need to
I'm asking
change
though.
the word
lost.
in
What,
the
I'm saying,
term.
I'm just saying what they consider dating.
Yeah, like going out.
Nah, I mean,
We
We need
Nah,
to change
nah,
the
nah.
word in the
To the
term.
park.
he changed the
You
word in the
remember?
term.
You remember back in the day they used to. I'm talking about way back. I'm talking about that bitch.
He real
old.
lying. Ain't
That
nobody
bitch
made it no
old.
damn
No,
party.
no, no,
You
no,
remember
no,
they
no.
never been on no date.
They used to call that. I'm talking about way,
It's
way
what?
back.
No,
They used to call that shit courting.
Courting, right?
I think
You
it's two.
feel
I think it's two
me? They used to
people.
call that shit courting.
No,
Well, I've met a lot of people.
So,
No,
But you never been to a restaurant?
Hey,
I
P-Rose.
want to make sure.
P-Rose,
But see,
P-Rose.
that's what I'm saying about courting.
P-Rose, I know.
I mean,
Trust me,
look,
I know
what I'm
who
saying
you
is,
do
it
for
was,
Michelle.
I was different, right? I was different, bro. Like I wasn't looking, and when I
ain't smashing
dating.
when I stumbled upon some shit, it wasn't because we was outside going to eat, going to movies and shit like that. It was on some genuinely, meeting each other,
never
talking, what's
been
your
to
name,
the
what's my
movies?
name?
Yeah. Not trying to
It
catch
was a
them.
long time.
No share, no popcorn and a
But see,
soda.
that's what I'm saying.
And a box of
because,
candy, no
man,
movie?
we don't have to do all of that.
So
if
what's-
we courting,
I'm at, hold on. I'm
Nigga,
confused.
I done dated.
I'm confused.
Nigga, I know what a date is. I done dated.
That's what I'm
I know what
saying.
it is.
That's a
Yeah.
date.
But I'm saying,
That date,
Oh, go ahead.
that should start being special. Courting, we should start courting these females because we're trying to get to know you.
Nah,
And when it comes to
I'm
courting,
gonna tell you what courting
that
is.
what's the
means I
criteria
cannot-
though?
That's
What's
what
the
I
that
was
mean?
about to say.
I'm gonna tell you
what's
what
the
the old school
criteria
nigga
of
courting.
dating and courting?